Guys, this is Greg back with the Super 6 on this very hot and humid day here in the metro Atlanta area here in Georgia. But it's been up into the 90s over the last week or so. But nonetheless, beautiful weather, but a little hot. But I wanted to make a quick little video today concerning my oil catch can, as I mentioned in my last video, whether to move it from the left side to the right side or to install two. But I want to show you exactly what I end up doing to solve the problem that I had. And I want to show you guys also here, this is my wife's 2001 Toyota 4Runner. Man, this car here has been an excellent car. It's got close to 250,000 miles. I've pretty much taken pretty good care of it by keeping the oil and stuff changed and maintaining it. And this thing runs problem free. It's been problem free since we had it. It was 2 years old when we got it. The exterior, has a little bit of wear and tear on it, but still in good condition. She's going to be in the market here for another SUV here pretty soon, maybe in like the next year or so. But this car has been great, problem free. And the only thing we had to do to it was just kind of maintain it, do routine maintenance, tires, oil, O-ring assembly, and that kind of stuff we had to have done. But nonetheless, a really good car, and it's really been good to us. But on to the Super 6, about what I ended up doing. I found out that there was actually two ways air goes in and out of the intake system. And the first one was here, is where I actually had the oil catch can set up. If you see in my last video, I had it running from, I guess, air or pressure coming out of the engine, going into the intake, directly into the intake. But what I ended up doing was moving it to this side here. And I just had to do some cleaner hosing here, get some cleaner hose. I got two different sizes here. I decided to keep the OEM hose here, air hose coming out of the engine and going back into the intake system. So this is actually where I was seeing most of my oil. I wasn't seeing any oil coming out of this side, and I had it installed on this side, I know, for a couple of months, and never saw any oil. The oil catch can always stayed clean. And I was like, I couldn't figure that out. So I decided to move it because, as I said before, I was getting evidence of oil around my K&N intake filter here. So I said, well, it made more sense for me to put the catch can on this side. So I decided to just kind of put a little mounting bracket over here, kind of shaped like a cup holder, which is how I had it before. And it just kind of sits down in that little metal cup holder there, pretty sturdy, and goes right across the top of my filter. So I don't think that'll be a problem. But anyway, had to end up changing the rubber hose, went and got some nicer hose. The treaded, I guess, just nicer heater hose than that rubber hose that they had on there. So just extended that from here to here. And just this look, let me just pause here just a second. And as you can see, only after an hour or so of driving, there's oil. So I think it's serving a better purpose on this side. This is going to keep oil from going back into my intake. Those of you who are running this setup, if you're running a catch can, I guess it doesn't matter, if you have the 5.7, the 3.6, or higher trim level. Double check and make sure, if you're getting oil in your catch can by the way you have it mounted from the initial air intake, or are you getting it going back into the intake system? And I know this is probably not good with oil going back into your air intake or into your filter. So this is a good feeling to know that I'm catching that oil now and keeping my filter and my intake clean. So that's a good thing. But that's really all I wanted to show you guys today. Like I say, if you're running this setup, double check and make sure you're getting oil in the right, you're catching oil in the right spot. So I'm glad that I finally figured that out. But anyway, guys, again, hope all is well. Thank you for your views and your subscriptions and that sort of thing. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Later.